Alright, so we are ready for Project 6, but before we get started, I just want to give you a short reminder that if you do not have the time or the supplies to do this project, you do have a second option, and that is to write a short essay, and that's going to be on what is an optical illusion and how are optical illusions created. This will not be for full credit, but it will give you half credit if you don't have the time to complete these full projects. And now, let's get started. So here are some supplies you'll need for Project 6. Paper. I highly recommend markers for this project. You can use colored pencils or gel pens, oil pastels, or crayons. You can even use paint if you have it. So we're going to start off with our paper and a black marker. Now if you're doing this in crayon or colored pencil, make sure you're using the black crayon or colored pencil. We're going to start by making almost a hill-like line on the paper. Make sure that it's not too sharp. And then on the top side of that hill-like line, you're going to start to make smaller bumps or little scales on top, just like this. Then what you're going to do is flip that over, and you're going to connect those lines on the other side. So each bump on the top side will have a matching bump on the bottom side, and you're going to connect them where they end. Now what we're going to do is we're going to start at the corners we just made, and we're going to make a double line over top of the bumps we just made, making sure to connect at every point. And then we're going to do it again. Again, it's very important that you connect the corners. You don't start in the middle. Now the lines can be thick or thin in between. You can start to create bigger bumps, littler bumps. So if you see there, I did a row of bigger bumps. Then I'm going to go back and start to do smaller bumps. And make sure you do not skip any bumps in between. And you don't want to do one bump at a time, you want to do all of them in a row. So we are going to finish this side, and I can't stress enough to make sure that you are doing them in a row. Don't try to do one at a time. So you draw a line over one bump, and you move to the one that's right next to it, and you go down the line until all the space is filled in. If you do them one at a time going straight up, you're going to lose the optical illusion that we're going for. So here we are, we're almost finished, and that side is completed. Now we are going to flip it around, and we're going to repeat the process on this side. Making sure we're connecting the corners, making sure we're going down the line. And now I'm going to speed this part up for you. So you see we're creating a line by connecting those corners. Your lines don't have to be perfect, they just have to be generally similar. So we are almost finished. So now you can see why you need to do them in a line and not one at a time. We have created quite the optical illusion. Now what's really going to bring this optical illusion to life is the colors. So I'm going to choose 6 different colors, and I'm going to show you how I'm using them. So I have a pair of warm colors, a pair of cool colors, and I have a pair of complementary colors. And I'm going to pick one section to start working in, but I'm going to start in the middle where we created our original line. and I'm going to color both sides of that line. And then what I'm going to do is alternate my colors all the way through the section. And you should be able to see what your sections are because we have created lines in between from connecting the corners of the little hills that we made. Now I'm going in with my second color. This part can get a little bit tedious, but if you take your time, it's going to look absolutely amazing. So that is one section of our optical illusion pattern. I'm going to move on to the second section. Remember, starting with the first bump or hill on the original line we made, and then alternating the colors through the pattern or shape that has been formed. Second color. I had a lot of fun with this project, so I hope you guys have a lot of fun with this project too. Again, starting with the circle in the middle and moving out. Alternating colors every other line. Alright, it's that extra credit time. So this week you're going to name one abstract artist that we have not studied yet. So that may take a little research on your part, and all the answers will be different. Make sure you place your answer in the comments below here on YouTube. I also need you guys to remember to put your first names only, your grade, and your answer. Back to work. So as you can see, I'm starting to create a pattern with my colors. So going with the blue and the green, followed by the purple and orange, then the yellow and pink, and then repeating blue and green, purple and orange, yellow and pink. The choice of colors is completely up to you and how you do this. Taking your time to complete this project is going to give you the best result. You're going to see how cool this project really does turn out. And before I show you the finished project, I did do it in pencil. This was a lot harder because the pencil lines are a lot smaller. So that's why I'm suggesting we do it just in marker first. Here is the finished product. Here's one I did in color sticks. With this one, I took each section and alternated the colors, and this was the one I did in pencil, which did take a lot longer to do. And I finished it off in color pencil. That one was a mistake. But this is the finished product I wanted you guys to see, and this is what it should look like. Don't forget, submit and upload your assignments on what? Edmodo, if you want full credit for your assignment. Remember, have fun and be creative.